You're going to log in to your Bear Printing account, and it's going to look like this. You can scroll down to all of the templates if you'd like, which is what I always do. And I'm going to type in here November. And for November, for the events calendar, you're going to want to do two things. You're going to want to choose the postcard, so your website will also be built for you, as well as the postcard that you can use for mailers if you would like. But if you just want the website built, choose the postcard, but you'll also want to come back and choose the social media graphic that you want to create also. So when you post this on Facebook, you'll post it with a link that you get after you create your postcard. It will build your website of events for you. So it's basically a two-step. You're going to create your postcard, get that link, open the link so you have the URL, and can then put it as an attachment in emails as well as on your social media posts. So I've chosen the postcard and I want to click Generate Now. And it's generated a preview and it wants me to name this. This is important. Call this November Events Postcard. So when you pull this out of your design folder, you'll know which is the postcard and which is the social media. Select a location. We're going to leave that at San Diego, and you can do 10 miles, 20 miles, 30 miles, 40 miles. I'm actually going to choose, let's say, Poway, so that I can get all of San Diego County without a whole lot of ocean. Because if I choose San Diego, I'm going to get some things into the ocean. And you'll see that in just see. Had I chosen San Diego, this red balloon would be more like this, and more things would have gone into the ocean. So this is going all the way up above Oceanside, pretty far out into Anza, and then down to Tijuana. So we've got all of San Diego County. You can get more specific if you would rather do Carlsbad and just do North County events, or you can do Chula Vista for just the Chula Vista events. So once you have your events postcard up, you can see it says Poway November events. We're going to want to change that so it does say San Diego. And then I also wanted to point out, I have uploaded a photo of me in my profile that is a PNG with my background removed. That always blends so nicely into any creation, whether you're in Canva or over here on Bear Printing. So you want to think about your headshot when you create your profile. You do have the ability to switch that out, but sometimes Bear Printing can be a little glitchy and not want to switch out your photos. So just a heads up, have that photo chosen as your default #1 photo. And then from here, I'm going to come on the left-hand menu and I'm going to choose text and images. And I'm going to change that text to say San Diego. If I would like to replace this event with another event, I can choose the replace button. And it's going to give me a list of things that I can switch it out with, okay? So if I want to do the November 1st Escondido Tamale Festival, okay, if I want to switch that out here, I can choose that and then scroll down and replace the event in case you don't like the first event that's there. So you can do that on, and we've got the Escondido Tamale event there. So I've got it twice. So I would then choose replace, and let's say I want to replace it with the Poway Farmers Market. And again, scroll down and replace that event. That's how easy it is to fix that up, okay? So as we scroll down, you can see what you can change, and then it gives you your message. November is packed with fun in San Diego. So all of this goes on the back of the card. Okay, so I'm going to preview the card, and I'm going to look at the image preview just so you can see the front, okay, and then the back, All right, and I love the way that they tie it back into real estate. For more community happenings or questions about the local neighborhood, reach out to me, your trusted San Diego real estate expert, and your logo here. You also want to use a logo that's a PNG with a no background either, so it blends nicely into the design. After you're looking at your preview, making sure everything's great, I'm going to come back to select preview. And I'm going to email myself the proof. And send that proof. I've emailed myself the proof, and then I want to come down and choose download it. Because once it's downloaded, I know that the PDF will be large and clear, because now you're going to want to have your camera handy, because you're going to scan that QR code just like you tell your clients to do. It'll even be easier once it's in the PDF viewer if you make it bigger. And then you will take your phone, which you can't see me doing, and scan the QR code, and you continue through the QR code. I'll do a little video recording of what I'm seeing on my phone, and your San Diego November events will open up, and it will give you your URL, which I am copying, and I'm going to send that to myself. I've opened up the PDF on my laptop, and I'm opening up my camera on my phone. I have increased the image to 175%, so that QR code is really clear. Okay? Get the marks over the QR scanner, and this is what your clients will see. They can put in their email address and hit go, or they can just hit continue. Either way, you get a message that your client or somebody that received this scanned the QR code. And here is your events calendar. So anybody receiving this can click on the visit event, and it takes them to the website that manages that event. This happens to be an Eventbrite. So then they can go back and keep scrolling through every single event in San Diego County happening for the month of November. And it's all custom to you. Easy peasy. So again, on your phone, when this website opens up on an iPhone, I know how this is due on an iPhone, and Android might be different. I have that little box at the bottom with the arrow pointing up, and I'm going to choose that, and I'm going to send that to myself. So again, we received our email and we scanned the QR code. Once we scanned that QR code with our phone, we then emailed the URL to ourselves. So this is the URL that you will put in your email to everyone. This is the URL. You will copy this and place it in social media so that anybody clicking on your post, it will open up in the events website online. It will also be formatted for mobile, so it'll display properly on a mobile device. Now, what I want to point out to you is you're seeing this with the delete event option, and that's because I'm logged into my Bear Printing account. Your consumers, your sphere of influence will not have that delete buttons event. So you have the ability to go through and decide what you want to delete. Maybe you don't want to do a Day of the Dead, so you delete the event. And possibly you might be deleting that because it's on November 1st. You might not have gotten your calendar posted in time, so you're going to delete that event, okay? Or delete the Pacific Beach Halloween Bar Fest. You're going to delete that event. So it's gone. It will not display when anybody follows your link. So that's what it looks like online, and you saw what it looked like on the phone.